Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So ladies, listen, in this video, I want to talk about how you have to understand that men are not obligated to check up on you, care about what's going on in your life and things like that. And what I mean by that is I'm saying men that you're hooking up with or dating, right? So if a man is not your boyfriend, fiance, or husband, right? You cannot expect him to give a shit. And I'm gonna just be real raw with this because I saw this post on Instagram, and this lady says, this young man knew I was sick, and not once over the course of 3 days did he ask me how I was feeling or if I needed anything. So then and there, I decided I will never speak to him again. There is nothing to talk through when someone shows you their lack of consideration for you. Now, what's interesting about this is that if the guy she's talking about is a guy she's just hooking up with, a guy who is not, I repeat, not her boyfriend, fiance, or husband, if he is not that, then you are not entitled to him caring. So the thing is that it's not that, a guy wants you to be sick. No, you know what I'm saying? It's not that he wants to wish ill will on you. What I'm trying to get you ladies to understand is that just because you are talking to a guy, having sex with a guy, involved with a guy, and, y'all are kind of seeing each other, doesn't mean that he is going to take this next step to do other things. You understand what I'm saying? At this point, you are just another woman that he's just hooking up with. So if you're sick, right? Let's say it's a guy you've seen maybe 2 or 3 times or whatever. Let's say y'all hooked up and he hits you up because he wants to hook up with you again. And then you call him and he says, hey, let's get together, on this week. And you're like, oh, I can't, I'm kind of sick. And he's like, all right, cool. Well, feel better. I'll holler at you later. Right. And then 3 days go by and you're pissed off because he didn't, text you or call you to check up on you. Right. Understand that guy does not give a shit because you're just a woman that he is hooking up with. And what you have to understand is that you're going to have some guys who are going to text you and call you and check up on you because they feel this is what they need to do. They think because they had sex with you, then, that means something a little more. And so they look at it on that level. But then you have other guys where they're just like, oh, this is just some chick I'm fucking, and I'll just hit her up when I want to have sex with her again. Right. And when a guy becomes something more significant in your life, when he sees you as a woman who is, his girlfriend, a woman who's his fiance, a woman who is his wife, then he has more consideration for you because now you are more important to him. See, you ladies have to understand that there's levels to this, right? So you think because a guy is interacting with you, that means he cares about you on a certain level that you would expect him to care about you on, but it's not going to be really the same in a lot of situations. So it's a lot of times it's dependent upon who you are to him. So if you're a man's girlfriend, let's say so if you're a guy's girlfriend or wife, and let's say I have a kid together, he's going to be a little bit more considerate in most cases than if you're just a woman he met last Tuesday at the club. You understand what I'm saying? You can't expect the same treatment. A lot of, guys, a lot of times are not going to do that. Right? Now, it doesn't mean that he doesn't like you or that he's not interested in you. But at this point, right now, you're just a chick he's fucking. And then maybe later on, if y'all continue to see each other and y'all start dating more, and let's say you become his girlfriend, then when you're sick, he'll check up on you, probably bring you some soup and all that other stuff. But right now, if y'all are just fucking, if it's just something light, if it's just something simple, don't expect these dudes to to give a shit like that. Don't expect them to care, because in most cases, they're not.